It's just so much work. I frantically woke up. There's been no relaxation this weekend. It's just been so much work. Today is travel day. Today we're going to... Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Is it afternoon? Yes, it's 2 p.m. How's everyone doing? Today is Friday. You must have seen footage of Thursday. Basically, my friend Ruman, who lives in San Francisco, came to visit and we had hearty catchups and it was amazing to see her. And I just let that version of the vlog be like a quiet walkthrough of my day. Today is just so busy. It's already 2 p.m. I woke up this morning, showered, got ready, had 2 meetings. One of them was therapy. The other one was just side hustle related things. I'm also working on just so many different things. Like I have all my echoes to read, my scans to read, and I've been slacking a little bit. But right now I'm starving. I'm going to go to our local favorite, Yellow Mellow, to grab brunch. Oh my God, I can't wait to eat their food. So yeah, I need to eat. And then wait, sorry, I said it's 2 p.m. It's actually 1:20. At 2 p.m., I have a viewing for an office space. Ta-da! Maybe that will give away what the side hustle is. But yeah, I'll take you to my viewing. I'm also getting my eyebrows done today. Yesterday, got my nails done. They're so pretty. They're so red. They're so festive. They're from New Zealand. We're going to New Zealand next week. So exciting. It was so nice to finish my clinic this past Wednesday, because I don't have clinic for the next 2 weeks, and I basically come back December 4th. So looking forward to that. Do you guys have Thanksgiving plans? What are you guys doing? Let me know. We're going to New Zealand. Also, if you've been to New Zealand, please let me know your recommendations. Vivek and I have done zero research on what to do, where to go, where to eat. Any of that is just a getaway. It's family time. So that's that. And yeah, let's go get some food. I'm starving. Bye-bye. Cute, this artwork. Are you stealing it? Wow. What is this again?
Huh?
Pistachio milk?
With rose vanilla.
With rose vanilla.
Syrup.
Good morning, everyone. I feel like we haven't spoken much this vlog because the days are just going. So where were we? Thursday, you might have seen my friend Ruman. She came by for a little bit. We hung around and did lots of fun things. We ate some noodles. Oh my gosh, the noodles were so good. And then we walked around, caught up on life. I showed her an office space that I was viewing, and then we walked down into Bergdorf's where we came like during residency, which was about 7 or 8 years ago. We came down, we took a Chinatown bus together from Philly to New York City, and it was like, I don't know, something like $10, and we spent a whole day together. It was like one of the best days we spent together. And I think we had dropped into Bergdorf's at that time, so to come back all these years later and to walk around after we've made it into our attending life was pretty cool. We still talk about the good old days. We talk about our medicine trauma bonding and all those stories, so that was fun. Yeah, and then she had to go, and I just carried on doing my thing. One thing you might have noticed this week is that I have been horrible with my workout. You know, sometimes you just have these weeks where you don't do your Pilates classes like you tell yourself you're going to. So here's gonna be my salvage plan, all right? So we did 2 zone 2 workouts when I was at home in my other home on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, I got my lymphatic drainage. I was like, I'm not working out. Thursday, Rumen came. I'm not working out. Friday, I just got really tired. Something, I don't know. I just had so much work. I didn't feel like working out. So today's Saturday. Tomorrow's Sunday. I have to make it count. So I'm probably gonna do a zone 2 today and a zone 2 tomorrow, maybe with a little bit of light weights. But this is all gonna be in the other home because I am also on call. I checked my list. Everybody's stable. Everybody's doing well. So plan for today is to get ready, have a really nice brunch, and then head over to my other home so that I can go around on my patients. And that's that. In other news, I also have so many other things going on, so thanks. Today's Saturday, day after tomorrow. Oh my God, it's day after tomorrow. We're leaving to New Zealand day after tomorrow, which is super exciting. Also, I got a notification from USCIS that my card has been shipped, but is it gonna arrive on time? Because like I said, if it arrives on time, that'll be so great to have like my first re-entry with a green card. Like you bet I'd be vlogging the whole thing. Like, oh my God, look at me with my green card. I'll go up to the officer being like, look at me, look at what I got, look what I got. But no, I don't know. I'm optimistic that it's gonna arrive on time, really banking on USPS to deliver on time. So we'll see how that goes. And I need to pack for New Zealand. So that's gonna be fun. And like now that I have clothes in 2 different places, it's gonna be interesting to see like what I'm gonna pull from where. I don't even know what to pack for New Zealand, you know? Cause like your girl is not a hiker girl. We're not doing hiking things. Well, I'm not. And so it's like, what do you wear then? Like, you know, do you wear like New York City cool girl chic outfits there as well? Do you just pretend like life is normal, or do you dress up vacation mode? Because they're not having a winter moment there. They're in spring right now. So I really have to look into this, look into the degrees, look into Celsius, and figure out what I'm gonna wear. That requires time and effort. So we're gonna do that later today. In terms of work, I don't know, this week the stars are just not aligned because work has been really slow. It's not like I have a lot of work, but just like getting through the work has been a struggle for me. But for now, I'm starving. I'm going to quickly put a little bit of eyeliner and lip liner and get going. Do you wanna guess where we're going? Because I have 100% confidence that if you were to guess where I'm going, you're gonna know exactly where I'm going because I go here all the time, at least once a week. No prizes for guessing. Okay, fine, I'll just tell you. We're going to Café Mod because I freaking love that place. Freaking love that place. Their breakfast burrito is so good. Their chia bowl is so good. And I want their matcha. And this weather is super gloomy today, so it's gonna be perfect. And the trick is to go early before everybody else gets there, because if you get there late, then you're gonna have to line up, which is not fun. Not in this weather, at least. Okay, I'm done. All right, I'll see you later. Guys, Vivek went ahead and got these cute little tea sets from our local thrift store, Housing Works. They're so cute. For me personally, I don't think it's enough for the amount of chai I like to drink, but they're apparently Tiffany & Co., made in England, and definitely a steal. He got 4 of these. At this point, we're just collecting tiny little tea sets. All right, so we're done with brunch. We picked up our things from our local thrift store on our way back home. Now we're packed going to our suburbia home so I can go around on my patients and get on with the day. I still have so much work to do, but we're gonna get through it. Let's go. Hi guys, how are you guys doing? Quick updates. I did my rounds, finished all my notes, signed off on a bunch of patients. Everybody's doing well, everybody's tucked in until rounds tomorrow again. we got home and we checked our mail. Turns out the notification we got for the mail that's coming through is not the actual card. It's just a paper notification to say that I'm approved and that a card should be coming shortly. I don't know how many more notifications I can take, but at this point, it's cutting things pretty close. Like, I'm not feeling very optimistic about my green card actually arriving before we leave for New Zealand. Like, I'd be really surprised if it actually did. But whatever, I still have my visa. Maybe I'll just come back on the visa one last time. But it would have been so cool to come back with my green card, like, Okay, anyway, we'll let that one go. I have so much work, guys. I don't know what happened. This week has not been a good week. And I think it's very important to be transparent on this platform. So you have seen my weekly vlogs where I'm like, I did this. I finished my work, my scans, my workouts, and then my playtime, and there's like perfect balance. But like, this was a bad week. A bad week in the sense that I haven't really done any sculpting workouts, any of my solid cores or anything. I haven't done much work either. I've just been so fatigued. The weather, I don't know, there's just something that has prevented me from being as productive as I normally am. My diet has not been pretty strong either. I'm eating very carb heavy foods and I need to basically get back on track. So here's the plan. What we're going to do is after I'm done eating my dosa, which is going to be another carb heavy meal, I'm going to read 25 echoes tonight and finish up all my CCTAs, all my CT scans tonight. I have 11 more to go. If I cannot finish all 11, I'll do 5 today. So 25 echoes and 5 CTs the rest of today. Tomorrow, do my rounds and do the other 25 echoes and the other 6 CTs that are pending. And that way, everything would have been cleared off before we fly out on Monday. I will have to round Monday morning since I'm on call. I know all the patients, so I'm going to help with rounds. But after that, we should be cleared to go. When we get home, I'll also show you what I'm thinking about packing. So let's pack together later on. It is currently 2:40. It's so gloomy. Can you tell from the lighting? It looks like the sun is about to set in an hour. It's so sad, so depressing. But just to give you an update, I've gone to work. I've done my rounds. I've written all my notes. Everybody's stable. Everybody's taken care of. So right about this time of the weekend, when I'm on call, I start to feel very settled. Like, okay, everything is like I'm done. I still have to round with my teammates for the hospital inpatients tomorrow, which I can do over the phone. You know, my mid-level providers usually end up doing the rounds and we discuss the care over the phone, which has been great. So they'll save me a trip back here. But I'm essentially about 50% packed for New Zealand and we're gonna go back to the city right now so that I can do my other 50%. For starters, I'm so disheveled. I don't even know where my passport is. The last time I saw my passport was like 2 weeks ago when I did 3 weeks ago when I did my interview for my green card. I have a very strong suspicion Vivek must have left it in the other apartment. So we're gonna drive back to find it there. In terms of work, I still have about 6 scans to read. Each scan takes me like 15 minutes, so there's that amount of work. And then I have 30 more echoes to read. I'm trying to get through the echoes, they're faster, but it's just so much work. It's like there's so much going on. There's like call, packing, and trying to finish work and trying to have somewhat of a weekend relaxation. There's been no relaxation this weekend. It's just been so much work. And then I started thinking like, why do I have so many echoes? Why do I have so much work? And then I realized it's because some of my other colleagues' echoes were actually dropped into my box for reading. I guess they were off that day. I don't know, but that's how I ended up with so much work. It would be really amazing to just finish everything. I'm working so hard to try and finish as much as possible. This is one of those vlogs where I'm showing you that it's a lot of work and not as much play. But the hope is that once we get to the next vlog, which is going to be New Zealand, it's going to be all play. Call me a workaholic or whatever, I don't care, but I still volunteer to continue reading my scans and things like that as they come along, even though I'm away, because I think it's good continuity of care and, you know, I wouldn't want to burden my colleagues with my work, so I'll continue reading. And that's the plan so far. The biggest question right now that we need to figure out is Tish going to do any sculpt workout this week? Like, am I going to do a late night solid core? It is possible. Let's see. I think if I finish another 20 echoes and only have 10 for maybe tomorrow, then I could do a solid core class, which would make me really proud. But then the second question is she also going to do another zone 2 workout? We shall find out. I really want to, but let's see. Hi guys, we are here on a Monday, chilly in the Upper East Side. I frantically woke up. Let me give you a quick recap of everything that's happened. For starters, I'd like to let you know, since you have been so patient with me on this journey, I finally finished all my scans. I finished and I feel great. I left 10 for this morning, woke up, and before even getting out of bed, I finished all 10 because again, I wanted to just be done with it. It was really weighing me down. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, as a cardiologist, it gets really boring reading the same scans over and over. Sometimes you can get into autopilot mode and it can be a little boring, you know? So I'm really glad that all of that's taken care of. Today is travel day. Today we're going to New Zealand. Again, another reason why I love New York City is how cool is it that I get to go to New Zealand like on a flight nonstop, 18 hours. I'm looking forward to it. No stop anywhere, no layover, just you got on the flight, you're in New York, you land, you're in Auckland. That's crazy. Right now, I am reclaiming my procrastination. I have not done any Pilates, SLT, anything over the last week. I only did 3 zone 2 workouts, which is not even like a push workout, you know, it's like an easy workout. So not happy about that. I'm heading to SLT, the class is in 10 minutes. And then afterwards, I wanna get a blowout because I think it's really amazing to have a good hair day on your travel day. I think it's so nice, it feels good. So that's a little treat for myself after finishing all the work that I did. It finally feels like I am going on a vacation. Like until this morning, there's just been so much work. I think I'm finally getting into that relaxation mode, but there's still a lot that we need to complete before we leave. Like I need to touch base with a couple of people in the office, people with my side hustle, just to make sure everything is smooth running. And then yeah, main thing is getting that workout in. I have been putting myself on the back seat for a while now, and today, the first thing I did when I got up was booked my class, and I feel really good about it. So let's go. Idea where the day went, but there was a lot that had to be completed prior to making it to the airport, and I still am not done. But I'm gonna have to wrap up this vlog here and start my next one, probably from the lounge. We're right now checking in for Air New Zealand for our flight to Auckland. So I'll see you on the next one here onwards. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.